Hey, what's up? Yo. So, as you all know, I'm here with a new video, which I haven't been posting in the past couple of months. I haven't been doing any reading. I haven't. There's a lot to tell, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to talk about books that I have read, and not my failures as a booktuber. Even though I'm not a booktuber, like, properly. Let me just get my shit together, okay? So I am here right now to give you book recommendations from the past 7 years of my life. I have with here like 2 categories of books: standalones and book series. I think this would be like serve as a guide for you to like read, like if you're bored and you don't know what to do and you're not really into books but you want to. I think this is the guide to look for. If I were like a non-reader and I would want to go and delve into that zone of book reading. So I have here with me standalones that you might love. Like, just try and read them, man. I will link down all of the books that I've said in this video in the description box below. Oh my god, I'm such a YouTuber. I don't have the physical copy of the books, by the way, because I have that in my other house, so I can't really show to you the books that I have in my hand, but I will show you a picture of the book, or like the book cover on the screen. Standalones. So the first book that I will show to you for the standalones would be November 9 by Colleen Hoover, and I gave it 5 stars. Because I'll give you the premise of the book. It starts off at the airport, and you get to meet these 2 characters called Ben and Fallon, I think. Ben and Fallon meet each other in the airport or someplace, and then that's their last day in that particular area. There's a spark in their connection, so they decide to meet the same day every year, November 9, hence the title of the book, November 9. It's hard to explain, but Colleen Hoover's books are so well, it's not like well written in a sense, like it has difficult words or fancy words. It's more like it's beautiful in a simplistic way. If you've read Colleen Hoover's books, you would definitely love this, and you'll definitely understand what I'm saying. Standalone number 2, Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. So I read that book like in 2017, and I gave it a 5 stars. So that says a lot about the book, because I mean, I've grown since 2016 and I've read more books since 2016, so I'm more restrictive of me giving stars to books. Like, it's hard for me to give a 5 stars when it's like a medium book. A medium book would probably be 3 stars or some shit. I just wanted to point that out. Moving on. Standalone number 3, They Both Die at the End by Silvera. Oh my god. This is my most recent read that I have on my list, and it's very, very good. Very, very good. Like, it's about like 2 guys. There's this alternate universe where you get to receive a call from Deathcast that inform you that you will die today. Also, there's a last friend app where you can hit up someone, not like literally hit up someone, but that either shares the same last day with you or just helps other people live their last days. So these 2 guys met up each other in that last friend app, and they talk about life, love, everything. Like, it fits into like just one day, and it's hard to explain, but all I can say is that it is a really good book. I give it a 5 stars, and I just read it like in 2020. So yeah, just please read this. I mean, I feel like this is the only book that I want you to read like immediately, like right now. So standalone number 4 is We Were Liars. Okay, I want to talk about this too, because it's such a good book too. I gave it 5 stars. The book is so good. Like, it's better not knowing anything about the book, and they're very easy to read. We Were Liars. It's by Lockhart. I want you to go blind in this book, honestly. Just I'm not gonna say anything. Like, my mouth is zipped. Next book. This is the book that I really want to discuss because it made me cry, man. It made me fucking cry. I know I'm an emotional person. It's easy for me to cry over books, but this bitch was like one of the first books that I've ever cried on. It's just a good book. Like, if you feel the feelings of the protagonists in this book, two protagonists, a boy and a girl, which is irrelevant, but whatever. It's a really good book. Just fucking read it, man. Eleanor by Rowell. The last book for the standalones in this category is The Fault in Our Stars by John Gray. A typical book, yes, we all seen the movie, but it's such a good book. I mean, when I watched the movie, I bawled because I know what was gonna happen. Like, I bawled, like, first scene, okay? First fucking scene, I bawled. Ask my mom. When I went out of the cinema, my eyes were red. It's like somebody punched me in the face or some shit. But yeah, it's a good book. I don't need to tell you the story. You know that shit, man. It's a famous book. It's like a popular book. You're being dumb if you haven't read it yet. Like, if you're a bookworm, you call yourself a bookworm and you haven't read Fault in Our Stars, what are you doing with your life? Okay, let's move on to series. So the first series that I want to show to you, and it's not like I can show you anything because I don't have the books, but the first series that I want to talk to you about is the Lunar Chronicles. It's like a future where they have robots, cyborgs, there's civilization on the moon and civilization on Earth. It's a retelling. It has 4 books: Cinder, Scarlet, Crass, and Winter. It's a retelling of fairy tales, Cinder being Cinderella, Scarlet being Red Riding Hood, Crass being Rapunzel, Winter being Snow White. And they're all so good. Just read them because there are retellings of like my favorite fairy tales, you know? I gave it a 5 stars, all of them. The next book series that I wanted to talk to you about is the Luck series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It's about aliens. There is a possibility that there are aliens out there, like higher forms of beings. Doesn't mean it's God though. Anyways, it's all about aliens, and I'm just gonna say it's all about aliens. It's a good book, okay? I don't even remember the plot, I don't even remember everything, I just know that I love the books. So the last and final series that I wanted to talk to you about is, you know that shit, man. It's in my previous videos. You know, I talked about them a lot, even though I don't talk to you as much. But it's obvious. It's the Shadowhunter Chronicles. I mean, who doesn't love the Shadowhunter Chronicles? Probably some stupid bitch who doesn't. Okay, that's controversial. But anyway, the thing about these books, it has 3 series, and there's a 4th coming. The Last Hours. It takes place after the Infernal Devices. Like, I know the Infernal Devices comes first, then the Last Hours, then the Mortal Instruments, and then the Dark Artifices, and then there's an upcoming book series called The Wicked Powers, which ends and concludes all of the Shadowhunter Chronicles. But you don't read them in that order. You have to read them according to publication date. I will link them all down below, okay? So let's begin with the Infernal Devices. I gave them all 5 stars because Will fucking Herondale, and no need to say more. So that's my book boyfriend, okay? Don't fucking go near him or else I'll cut you, okay? The Mortal Instruments. Okay, see, this is harder to get into rather than the Infernal Devices because we all know, we've seen the TV show, the movie. They're not as good as the books. They're shit. So just don't fucking watch them. Don't fucking watch them. If you want to read, don't fucking watch them. It's just gonna ruin your experience. You just read them first before watching the series. You can compare that. It's all shit. Like the series and the movie, all shit. Moving on, Mortal Instruments, I gave them all 5 stars for them. 2013, I don't know why I'm saying this, but just letting you know. Okay, TDA, let's talk about TDA. I think personally, TDA is better plot-wise than TID and TMI, because, oh my god, Lady Midnight was so good. Like, it blew my mind, okay? Lady Midnight, 5 stars, Lord of Shadows, 4 stars, Queen of Air and Darkness, 3 stars. There's an upcoming Cassandra Clare book, Chain of Gold, March 3rd. Go buy that shit. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil you on anything, but these are kids, okay? So yeah, please read them, because I would really appreciate it. And if you fucking do that shit, please do tell me and we can discuss them all together. I want friends. I don't have friends, okay? I need friends to talk about books with, okay? Please read them. Please read them. And then we can discuss together. Yay.